What's up, guys? In today's video I'm going to show you how to glow up. I'm not going to waste any time. I got so much game that I want to share with you guys, so let's hop straight into it. So I was talking with one of my female friends the other day, and I basically said that my goal is to help maximize the potential of all my guy friends, right? And obviously I love my friends for who they are, you know, the person they are on the inside, but I want to help each and every one of them to maximize their potential, and I want to help you do that as well. I'm gonna go over something that I call the 5 pillars of attractiveness, and there's a reason that I call them pillars, right? If you think of a building, like how it's structured, right, or you got a veranda or something like that, right, you could pour as much effort into one of those pillars as you want. You can reinforce it, you can add steel, concrete, all this like bougie material and whatnot, right? But if there's 4 other pillars that the structure relies on, and you pay all your attention to this, and the rest of them are basically just like sticks and twigs held together with glue, right? It's not gonna hold. It's gonna fall apart eventually, right? And I say that to say that you don't have to focus on one of these so intensely and just like forget the rest, right? If you just touch a little bit on each one of them, I promise you, you're gonna see some results. You're gonna see your appearance, you can see your image just like skyrocket, bro. It's gonna reach heights that you never thought possible, bro. You are going to glow up. The first pillar that you gotta focus on is your skin, your face. As a man, there is no reason that you should not have a skincare routine or just something that you do to help improve the look of your face. I understand people come from different backgrounds and everybody says something different. Some people say that, oh, it's feminine to take care of your face. Bro, that's BS. You think it's more masculine to just have a bunch of pimples and comedones and just like your face look like a pizza slice, bro? Now, I'm not throwing shade to anyone who like has to deal with certain issues like, you know, acne and stuff, like it's a medical thing, but there is no reason that you should not have a skincare routine or invest in the way your face looks, bro. I heard someone put it to me like this before. If you're an average looking guy and you just put a little bit more effort into your skin and the way you look, just like having a routine and clearing up your pimples and just putting effort into it, you instantly go into the handsome category. A lot of us think that we have to hit the gym, get a bunch of muscles. We're gonna talk a little bit about that later. But a lot of us think that we have to like spend a bunch of money on clothes and stuff like that. As soon as you take care of your skin, as soon as you clear it up or just put the effort, it don't have to be 100% perfect all the time, right? But as soon as you start maintaining it with like just a basic skincare routine to the point where, you know, your skin just look good, you instantly go into the handsome category. Now, if you've never paid attention to your skin before and you just want something convenient, like you don't want to get into all the ingredients and stuff like that, I got an affiliate link down in the description. You could get up to 30% off plus a free gift on your first purchase with Hanley. But I'm not even trying to sell you on that, bro. You don't have to use them, all right? I'm not even, like, if you just want to throw money at the problem and just be like, bro, I just want a simple thing, get me right, I don't need to get into all the specifics, you could go with them if you feel inclined, right? But you gotta get on your skin game. I even got another video. I don't know which corner it's gonna be in, but I'll put the card up there with a simple beginner skincare routine. 3 steps. Cleanse your face, moisturize your face, sunscreen. That's it. That is it. As soon as you focus on your skin, bro, as soon as you get that cleared up and it takes some time, you instantly go into the handsome category. This is the step that I think has the most impact quickly, you know, efficiently. But like I said, if you just want to throw money at the problem, Hanley is right there. If you want to, you know, get a little bit more into it, learn about like the different ingredients that you should be looking for, I got a separate video on that. That'll be in the cards. Second pillar that you need to focus on when you're trying to glow up and just level up your appearance is your grooming and your hygiene. We putting these 2 together. And I know this sounds like really basic stuff, but it makes the world of difference when it's all done. Few things that we should cover. Your fingernails should be clipped. They should be clipped, they should be clean, right? Same thing with your toenails, right? You should be brushing your teeth, making sure that you floss, get all up in there, scraping your tongue, all right? All this hygiene stuff. Now, when it comes to grooming, I personally think, you know what? I'm not even gonna say I personally think. You should do this, right? The hair around your body, the hair on your face, the hair, like facial hair, the hair on your head, all of that should be groomed. It doesn't matter what style you have it in, all right? That is all up to your personal preference. But the hair around your body should be trimmed to some length. It shouldn't just be rampant. It shouldn't just be wild. If you like a lot of hair there, that's cool, but keep it to an even length. Me personally, I'm not a hairy dude, but I like to keep the hair low. You know, I feel like it just helps with the way you smell. It looks a bit aesthetically pleasing, especially, you know, if you hit the gym, you can show off that muscle definition. But make sure that you're keeping the hair right, bro. People notice these things, bro. If you go and talk to somebody and your breath stinks, bro, that image, that impression, that's set in stone, basically. It's set in stone. People notice these things. Girls notice these things. Guys notice these things, right? So if you just put a little bit of extra effort just to hit all, you know, check all the boxes, fingernails, hair around your body is groomed, your teeth are clean, your ears are clean, your hair on your face is trimmed, bro, you gonna be pulling. You will be pulling. You will be dominating the game. Because I'll tell you something. The average guy is not paying attention to all the boxes. They're not paying attention to all the boxes. So if you check all of those off, bro, sky's the limit. The third thing that you got to focus on when it comes to glowing up is your clothes and your style. Now, everybody has their own personal style, right? But there's a few, I wouldn't even say rules. There's a few guidelines that you should follow when it comes to choosing the clothes that you buy and the styles and the fits and stuff like that are really gonna level you up and separate you from the boys. First piece of advice that I give is to ditch the branded clothing, all right? All these logos that you have on yourself, bro, trying to flex how much money you have, bro, is stupid. It's honestly stupid. I ditched branded clothing like a year ago. I never went back. What I advise that you focus on are basics, right? What is basics? Basics are clothes with solid colors, right? This is where style truly comes into play. Look at what now I know I have the logo here, but it's more of just kind of the style, right? But look at what I have on right now. And this isn't really like flexing or anything, right? I have a black t-shirt, a simple chain, pink hat, pink shorts, and I don't really got shoes on right now, but you could wear something like some Air Forces or just some white shoes. Style is not these big logos trying to flash how much money you have, bro. It's a creative process, but there's a science to it. I don't personally wear graphic tees like that anymore, but like I said, your personal style, you could do whatever you want to do with that. But my advice, if you're trying to get into fashion and just, you know, you're starting from the beginning, you're starting from the bottom, you're trying to build your wardrobe, start with these first. Start with the basic colors. You could go with, when it comes to t-shirts, you could go with black, white, gray, you could go with olive green, you could go with maroon or like a burgundy color, right? Start with those neutral tones. Dang! Someone getting chased down outside. But these will give you a solid foundation when it comes to building like your fits, right? And the good thing with neutral tones is a lot of them go well together. A lot of them go really well together, right? This black shirt I can wear with anything. These shorts, like, mind you, probably lighter colors will go better with these, but I could put a fit together really well. Now, if I had a bunch of designs and logos and stuff on it, it will be a little harder to do that. Or if I went with like some really outrageous color, like which was like tie-dye or something like that, it's a little harder to put those together. So especially if you're on a budget, going with basics, you really cannot go wrong. Now, I really can't talk about leveling up your wardrobe without talking about sizing. Get clothes that fit you and fit you well. Now, I'm gonna talk from my experience, right? When I started going to university, I was very skinny. And I was under the impression, I don't know if the other Caribbean dudes had to deal with this, but your mom tells you when you're younger, like, hey, yo, get bigger clothes so you'll grow into them. Homie, you a grown man now. You ain't growing no more. You are not growing anymore. Get clothes that fit you. Now, me, personally, I've been in the gym for a little while. I got a little bit of, my body been bodying a little bit. Damn, I'm not saying that no more. What the hell? I've been spending too much time with my female friends lately. But some rules that I have for getting t-shirts for me, like, there's actual science to this. When I get a t-shirt, first thing I look for is, do I look like a box? Is it like a box fit or is it more of like a slim-in fit, right? See, the reason I like this shirt is because it tapers in a little bit. You know, just to kind of show off, you get a little bit more of that V-taper around here. But it's also not super tight. You don't want to get something super tight. You want something that fits you really well. Another thing that I look for is the sleeves. I like the sleeves to cut off and kind of wrap around the arm. You get a little bit more muscle definition. You look bigger in your clothes. Get clothes that fit you well and a good color. And that's basically it. Fit and the color or the tone of the shirt, you're gonna go places. I don't want to spend too much time on this topic, but I also say you don't have to break the bank when it comes to clothes, right? But I will say go for something a little bit more high quality. I used to shop at H&M all the time because I was like, bro, these shirts are like $5 and I get $5 quality. You gotta buy a $5 shirt and get mad when I got $5 quality, right? This shirt here, I think was maybe 45, maybe 50, and I had this for a year and it's still looking great. But those shirts that I got from H&M that were like $5, $12, those shrunk up in the washer. They either have rips in them, tears, holes, or they just look awful at this point, right? So if you got a little bit of extra bread, you know, go a little bit more to the higher quality side. You're gonna get a lot more life out of your clothes and you're just gonna look better. The next thing that you should focus on when it comes to glowing up is so underrated, bro, that I want you to listen to this part with your entire heart, bro. The next thing you should focus on is the way that you smell. We talked about hygiene a little bit, and hygiene does contribute to it, right? But I mean making a conscious effort to smell good. Like whether it's wearing a scented lotion or like a body cream or something like that, or a cologne. Listen to me, bro. Focus on the way that you smell. If you smell good, if you smell pleasant, bro, you don't need to spend a bunch of money on a cologne. But if you smell pleasant, you will pull. You will pull. Now, you shouldn't be focused on this just to, you know, get the thing, right? But if you focus on the way that you smell pleasant, you smell good, it's over for these girls, bro. So I believe there's some science to this, right? But it's one thing for you to look good, it's another thing for you to smell good, right? Now, I'm gonna put you on. I think I have another video on this, but I'm gonna put you on to a few scents that are my favorite. I am giving out the game, all right? This is hurting me. If you start wearing this in my city, if you start wearing this around me, I'm gonna feel some type of way because you straight, you know, you biting off of me. Because I want you to win, then I'm showing you these, all right? First thing, 212 VIP Black from Carolina Herrera. This was my first cologne. It smells sweet. It smells like, yeah, it's just a generally sweet fragrance. It's not too strong. It stays close to the body, and it's not overpowering. All right, so that's the first thing, okay? That one's a little bit more pricey. You want something that's a little bit more affordable? You could go with Blue Spirit from Zara. I think this one was like $35. This is what I use to work. You know, it's not gonna upset other people's noses or anything like that. It's not too strong. It doesn't last that long, but you know, it's a very good scent. I've gotten a lot of compliments from this. And then we're gonna hit with my heavy hitter, my favorite one. Every time I wear this, I get a compliment. Every time, without fail. Whether it's from one of my friends or, you know, someone I just meet, bro. As soon as they smell this, it's over, right? And that's the 1 Million Elixir from Paco Rabanne, right? These are just 3. And I built this over time, so you don't have to get all these 3, right? But these are just some suggestions that you could start out with, bro. Smell good, bro. And I believe there's a science to this. There's a science to this. You could look pop down. You could, your dress, your like clothes game, it could be popped down, bro. It could be awful. But you smell good. You smell good, bro. It's over. Y'all don't understand. There's a reason I'm stressing this, bro. I don't want to say this is the most important one. I don't want to say it's the most important one, but this one, powerful. Like I said, it's not only just colognes. You can focus on, you know, just wearing a moisturizer that smells good. So, you know, when someone really close to you, they can smell it. Or making sure your breath is fresh. Make sure that you always got mints or something like that. Make sure you smell pleasant. And before we move on to the final pillar, if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure that you give it a like, bro. I'm just trying to put y'all on game, man. I'm trying to level up the boys and stuff like that. If you like self-improvement stuff, but y'all, you don't really mess with the whole, like, oh, you gotta be tough and masculine and all of this and that and that and that, bro. We heard that before. We heard that before. Let's get to the game. Let's see how to level up ourselves, how to make ourselves just higher quality people in general. You know, if you like that kind of content, you know, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, you know, join the self-improvement gang, bro. There's always a space. Final pillar that you got to focus on is to invest in your physique. I know we all saw this coming, but invest in your physique and your health, bro. Trust me, this is one of the best things that I did for my life. But I'm gonna, give you a few tips, right? Get into a gym and be consistent with it. If you can't go to the gym, maybe you don't have enough money for a membership, do calisthenics, do body weight training, do a sport, do an exercise, bro. You will look better than 90% of the population if you simply work out, get to a sustainable body fat percentage, get a little bit of muscle on you, bro. You will put yourself ahead of 90% of your peers, especially if you do it young. And you don't have to be in the gym for like 4 or 5 hours at a time, bro. Like with me and my schedule right now, when it comes to work and just keeping something that's sustainable, I'm probably in the gym from anywhere between like an hour to hour and a half, somewhere within like 2 to 5 days a week. Sometimes it's only 2 days in the week. If you find something that's sustainable and you stick to it and you make sure that you're focusing on hypertrophy training and progressive overload, your body will change and you will be so surprised at the results that you get. Now, I will never tell you guys to work out in order to get female attention. I will never tell you guys to do that, because I believe you should be doing this for yourself, because you want to level up your life. You want to just feel better, look better, do this for you, bro. But I'm going to give you guys some game. For the people who are just getting started, a lot of people think that if you want to look attractive and get attention from girls, that you have to be big. Like you have to get huge muscles, look like a power lifter, just be this huge mass of fierceness. Now, everybody's goals are different. Live your life. But I think that you should focus on building a lean, athletic looking physique. Get a little bit of muscle, get a little bit of functional strength, keep the body fat percentage down, you will pull. There's a reason why so many girls say that their celebrity crush is Michael B. Jordan. He's not the hugest dude. He's not the buffest dude. He got the V-taper, he got his shoulders built up, he got his chest built up, but he got that lean, athletic physique. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there. If you want a direction to be pointed in, calisthenics is a great way to do that. Bodyweight training is a great way to do that. You can implement some weight training with that, but I'm just saying that if you focus on building a lean, athletic physique, you will be setting yourself up for just blessings on blessings. That's all for this video. Like I said, T-Shanley link is down below. If you want something convenient, you just want to throw money at the problem, go ahead. Yes, it benefits me, but at the end of the day, I want you to improve your life. I want you to level up. It doesn't have to be with them. You can find your own skincare products, but get on that. If you guys want me to expand on any one of these topics, whether it's your skin, the way you smell, the way you dress, the gym, I can hop on that. I can get on that. Comment it down below and we'll see what we can make happen. These are things that I had to learn throughout my life, and I just want to make sure that I'm putting you guys on the right stuff. So if you guys have learned some things on how to glow up, you got some tips that you think should be shared, drop them down below. I'm always down to learn. Help out your boys. All right? We all coming up. The goal here is, bro, building higher quality men. That's the vision. So drop that free game down below. Help your brothers out. If you like this video, you definitely gonna like this one. So I advise you check it out. That's all for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.